249번 발표 시작하겠습니다.
249번 홍서연입니다. Hello, my name is 서연ung and I'm a first grade student in Jisan Middle School. What is it about friendships that make them so unique? Before we dive into the science, let's first observe one in action. If I could somehow design a best friend, that person would pale in comparison to Unsa. She can turn any situation into a good time. What I'm trying to say is I never laugh harder than when I'm with Unsa. We're always on the same page. It's as if we can read each other's minds. And she's always there for me, like last year after I got dumped by Hyunjin. You know what? I didn't even want to mention their name. As soon as I told Unsa, boom, she shut at my door. I was alright, but she sat there with me and listened. Adolescence is a unique time when peer relationships take focus and thanks to developing brain. There are changes in the way you value, understand, and connect to friends. Teenage friendship can seem attached at the hip. This drive to hang first may be due to changes in the brain center known as the ventral striatum. This region is highly reactive during your teenage years. Hanging out with others is enjoyable and motivates you to spend more time with them. In the closest friendship, it can feel as if you're metaphysically connected, two bodies and mind perfectly in sync. And there is science to this. It's called interpersonal synchrony. We cannot help but synchronize with the people we spend time with, and as we get older, we show the synchrony with our peer. For example, when walking with a friend, you might consciously stroll at the same path and follow the same path. You and your best friend may not be only on the same page, but also scientifically in step. So the next time you wonder why you and your friends are so similar, remember it's because of interpersonal synchrony. Thank you.
네, 잘 들었습니다.
While folks tell you their game of peekaboo could change the world. Sounds impossible, right? Well, I'm here today to prove it's not. Hi, I'm Jian Han and I'm 13. My talk today is about what my parents did that shapes us as children and the adults to become. Thanks to scientists, we now know how important the first 5 years of our health and development, especially our brains. My brother Jian started learning from inside my mommy's tummy. When he was born, he was always hungry and he pooped a lot. Now he giggles and makes funny noises. But those are just the changes we hear and see. That's where we're going inside. So let's talk more about our brains. By the age of 7, a child's brain is almost 90% the volume of an adult brain. Our brains can create up to 1 million neural connections every second. But we need your help. Our healthy development depends on connecting, talking, playing, a healthy home, and community. All of this helps our brains reach their full potential. So what's something you can do that can really make a difference? Scientists got a server in return. That's just a grown-up way of saying connect, talk, and play with us. And here's the really big news. Cupcake games build imagination and empathy. Naming games build vocabulary and attention. And games like peekaboo. Yeah, peekaboo actually build memory and trust. Each time you talk to us, play with us, it not only builds and strengthens our relationships and mental health, it actually teaches us life skills from making friends to getting a job to one day even starting a family. Take it from me, the 13-year-old up here talking about brain science. So please, try to remember the most special period for our development is the first 5 years, starting from inside mommy's tummy. What's something really impactful you can do? Serve and return. And when? Early and not soon. To us, the children, it's so much more than just a game. It's our future. Thank you.
251번 발표 시작해 주세요.
251번 신현진입니다. Nice to meet you. I'm Hyunjin Shin, a first grade in Jinsan Middle School. Let's go back to middle school. Does anyone remember the feeling of walking into school cafeteria with your tray in your hand, not knowing where to sit? You might have sat alone, or you looked for someone who felt familiar. You sat with a group of people that reminded you of you. Even today, others tend to do the same. This tendency to gravitate towards people who look, think, and act like is comfortable, but it can also be harmful as we're seeing the other side as malevolent beings. When I see these things as a teenager, I just feel sad and scared of this world I'm soon going to be entering as an adult. But there's something that I found that I think can be a path from all of this. An approach focuses on the conversation with the intent to listen and learn, not to win and not to agree. There was a conversation between a black girl and Cobson who were debating whether the Black Lives Matter movement. Though they didn't agree, they learned something about the other that day. And it was only possible because they didn't get into a shouting match or call each other names. And for me, this was an aha moment. I realized that we can discuss sensitive issues with the intent to listen and learn, not to win and not to agree. And who knows, maybe we'll even be moved to reconsider our own viewpoints. Just for one moment, go back to the middle school cafeteria, but this time, sit down with that other crowd, the kids who didn't look or think like you do. Just imagine what you could have learned. Thank you.
네, 잘 들었습니다.